guys, welcome to this week's Couch Confessions, where I share a little bit about what's happening on the couch for me personally and professionally, and I share my insights. So welcome back. And as you know, this is a safe space where I get to be real about life and love and everything in between. And today I want to talk a little bit about spring cleaning because that's been on my mind. And not just like, this is my ritual, right? Not just spring cleaning my space, but my heart, my mind, my energy. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that. I'm going to talk about attachment styles again, because a lot of my clients were like, okay, I know my attachment style. Now what? I'll tell you what's next. And then I'll give you a tip at the end. So stay tuned, stay to the end so you can get this week's tip. All right, so let's start with spring cleaning. And as you know, spring, you naturally feel the urge to tidy up your homes and declutter and start fresh. And so for me, what I always do is think about, why should that always be just my physical space? What about cleaning my energetic space, my emotional space, my heart space? And just imagine like all the cobwebs that have collected in those areas, right? Like old habits, negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, things that weigh you down. And some of them you don't even realize they're weighing you down. And so it's time to do some tidying up in all of those areas and really be introspective and think about what could be tying you down, decluttering your thoughts, letting go of emotional baggage, and trying to really leave space to welcome in a more vibrant mindset to step into spring and then the fun of summer, right? So that's important. Some of the things I do is journal, I do some meditation, I do a lot of walking, being in nature. But yeah, comment, let me know what you do. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of my clients were like, okay, Dr. Renee, we know what our attachment style is. What do we do next, right? They're like, been there, done that. Tell us what to do with it. And I thought that was a great question. And I love that people are really leaning into figuring out what your attachment style is, because you know how important that I think that is, just for connecting, even in platonic relationships. So what's next? What's next? I'll tell you what's next. What's next is dating. And here's why. Dating is not just about finding a romantic partner, or at least that's what I tell my clients, don't approach it that way. It's about actively engaging with others to challenge and reshape your relationship patterns or your attachment style. And it can be like doing a mini spring cleaning. I always say spring season is dating season. Get out there and have some fun. Here's why. You can intellectualize your attachment style as much as you want. You're not practicing it until you get vulnerable and get triggered, which happens in dating, right? So if you think you're becoming more secure by reading about it or even psychotherapy about it, no, you need to be dating. You need to be practicing. And so I know being vulnerable, getting triggered can be challenging, right? Nobody wants to be triggered. And so I'm going to give you guys a tip that I've been giving my clients this week to help with renewal and getting unstuck and approaching things in life that can be triggering or challenging. And this technique I call the 5 R's. Okay, so I'm going to get into the 5 R's. So hang out with me for a little bit here, because it's really a way to, so many times, people run away run away from their triggers, and that's not what you want to do. You want to lean into your triggers and feel them, but then what do you do when you feel them? And that's when you get into the 5 R's. And the 5 R's are recognize, relax, reflect, release, repeat. Again, recognize, relax, reflect, release, repeat. And it's a way of managing overwhelming emotions so that you can simply have fun. And the first thing, of course, is to recognize the trigger. Don't run away from it. Recognize, oh, I'm triggered. Let me think about what triggered me. What happened before that? What happened after that? What did someone say? Recognize. That's the first step. And then you relax. And then I give my clients techniques on how to relax, but you can look up relaxation techniques. And then you reflect on it, right? This is the process of helping you change your mindset, change your neuroplasticity, change and incorporate new habits into your life. So that is my 5 R's technique. I hope it's helpful. I hope you use it. Yeah, so that, I think, guys, I think that is my couch confessions for this week. I don't know. Let me think what else I want to go over. I think it's really just about letting old things go and embracing the new and cleaning, like I said, your mind, your body, your spirit, even your social life to some extent. I think it's important to think about relationships maybe that we've outgrown. So if you need help with renewing your life, or you just want a friend, a coach, an auntie along the way, always check my descriptions. I have lots of goodies in there, free gifts, quizzes, ways to work with me, all those different things. But if you would like to work with me along your journey of transformation and renewal, check the description. I'm trying to think what else I could talk about. Oh, I even got an upgrade, or not an upgrade, but like a renewal. You know, I've gotten so comfortable, some might say in a rut, working from home, that I have this uniform, right? My uniform since COVID, since I've been doing telehealth, is like I have all these really pretty tops and sweaters and cardigans, like just all this really pretty stuff that I love. And then I have on like pajama pants and fuzzy socks. And so I got invited to this really nice luncheon, networking luncheon this week. And I was like, oh my God, I don't have any bottoms. Like I have tons of sweaters and tops and all the things to wear, but I don't have any bottoms. So I thought that was funny. But one of the things I learned, or not learned, relearned, I would say, going to this luncheon, is that it's really important, again, like we get in a rut, and it's not that our habits are bad, but we're multifaceted people, and we're always rediscovering or discovering new parts of ourselves, and being in company of people that are different or have different mindsets or do different things in life helps us discover new parts of ourselves, or maybe rediscover a part of ourselves that we haven't worked with in a while. And so that was fun for me, but I did have to find bottoms to wear because I only had tops. But yeah, that's a little bit about what I've been thinking about this week on the couch and in my sessions. And I hope that helps you guys. So this was Couch Confessions this week. Be sure to check in the description. Like I said, there's always goodies there, and I'll see you guys back here next week. Bye.